Welcome to Featherstone, Franklin, North Carolina. Thank you for stopping by and at least looking at our video. I'd like to point out a few things as we go through here. First off, let me apologize for any of the sunshine in your eyes. We're going to cover a lot of ground, and that's just what happens when you do. There's the sign at the entrance on the right-hand side, and here's the mailbox that's got the information. So if you visit us, be sure to pick up a catalog and price list. As you go up the hill here, this is actually Gibson Road. It's about a 1-mile loop road. This will take you to Phase 2 and Phase 3. There's only a one-way in, one-way out in Featherstone. For instance, over here in this little driveway on the left, that's a driveway to a house site. Now, nothing's built there yet, but we've got homes tucked away in here, and you'll hardly ever see any of them. We've gone to great lengths developing 2 to 5 acre parcels and give everybody as much privacy as we can. Here's another driveway on the left. There's a home up there. You can't see it. There's a home straight in front of you up on the ridge that you can't see either. So that's a beautiful thing about Featherstone. Anyway, as we come on to the next curve here, we're going to see that there's a road that'll fork up the hill. That's called Featherstone Drive. And we're going to take Featherstone Drive because that will take us up into to Phase 3. And let me point out here again, here's another driveway on the left-hand side, leads to another home that's built. On the right-hand side, down in the valley, you can't really see. From here, there's another home. So if you went to the right here, that continues Gibson Road Loop. This is Featherstone Drive. That'll take you all the way through. We're now into Phase 2. Basically, a quick little rundown. We started Featherstone in 2003 with the purchase of 102 acres. From 2004 to 2005, we sold Phase 1 and added a little more land. 2006, roughly through 2007, we were still developing, kept adding more land, selling more lots. It was also in 2006 that we bought another 43 acres, which became Phase 3. By the way, this road on the left here, that's Willow Road. You can see that on the map. So anyway, as you continue on up here, there's lots. Again, there's 2 of them as we go off to the side here, spaced nicely apart. But currently there are about 185 acres that make up all of Featherstone. We're about 2/3 sold out. I still have some properties that I'm not putting on the market yet. There's 13 very nice homes ranging anywhere from, I'm guessing, 300,000-400,000 up to well over $1 million. But as you come to the top here, you've got Buttercup Ridge on your left. That takes you just to a couple homes, and as we look down the hill here, we're looking into Phase 3. If you go down, you see the road forks. If you go to the left, that's Featherstone Drive, continuing into Phase 3. If you go to the right, that is Cloud Dancer, and it'll take you down to Lot 36. So we'll proceed with the next phase here in just one moment. Okay, we're going to pick up where we left off on that. Had to splice in another piece of video here. This is too much to do all at one time. We're looking down into Phase 3. This is newly paved. If you go to the left, that's Featherstone Drive. If you fork off to the right, like we said earlier, it will take you down to Lot 36. Everything else down Cloud Dancer, which is the one on the right, is sold, but Lot 36 is still available. As you come around, you can't really see it right here, but on the right-hand side, where this little driveway forks off, there's a big, beautiful house sitting right there on the end of the ridge, and it's got a spectacular view. You'll find that virtually all of Phase 3 does have a spectacular view. As a matter of fact, all of Featherstone has a spectacular view as it sits if you imagine Franklin as being in a bowl. And we're on the rim of that bowl. On the left here is White Feather. That's I'm keeping all that up there. On the right, this takes you down to lot number 38. There's a nice, beautiful house built down there. You talk about a view. You just can't believe that one. But anyway, a lot of this land, I think it's like 30-some acres I'm holding on to just for investment. As we come up on this next road off to the left, this is another private drive. It only services 2 lots, 51 and 52. We do not pave private drives like that. As you head on down, there's another little driveway here on the right, and we're coming up as we come around this next corner here onto Sweetgrass, which takes you down to lots 40, 41, and 42. And by the way, all these roads are paved 2-lane. You can meet a dump truck coming the other way and you won't have any trouble. It doesn't look that way from here, but we're driving in the middle of the road because we can. So anyways, you come on down here. The driveway that you're seeing on your left will take you up to lot number 46. This is the final phase of Featherstone. There will not be any more land added to Featherstone. On the right over the hill here, you can't see it, but is lot number 43. And the first driveway that we come up to right here is the driveway to lot 43. If you head on straight on out there, the first, that'll take you to 44 and 45, 45 being the furthest one out. Everything on your right-hand side here is lot number 47. We recently sold lot number 47 after being off the market for about 2.5 years. It went fairly quick, too. Anyway, that is the driveway to lot 47. And in many cases, you're paved almost right up to your house site. So if you want to have a paved road from your house to the rest of the world, there's just not much to it. This on the right-hand side is lot number 48, and then there's lot number 49. That's the little house you can see right up there on the ridge. There's two of them, actually. That's the official end of the main roads in Featherstone. Now, what we're on right now is a private shared driveway between lots 49, which is sold. That's the house that I just panned on the right. And lot number 50, which, if you'll look, there's a backhoe going up the hill, and we're not going to argue with the backhoe. That's a losing proposition. So what we'll do is we'll go right up here to the end, right where lot number 50 begins, and then we'll go on to another video that'll show you the rest of Featherstone, and hit number 50 to see that one if you'd like to see what lot number 50 looks like in and of itself. So we're sitting at the intersection of Featherstone Drive, where Phase 2 meets Phase 3. On the right-hand road going up here is Buttercup Ridge Road. There's only a couple home sites up there and one beautiful house out there at the end. It's a beautiful fall day to be taking these tours, and I just want to point something out here. As we started this portion of the video, there's only 3 home sites between here and where we meet Gibson Road, which will be down the road here in just a second. All of our roads in Featherstone, especially this main road here, has a southern exposure, meaning that when I say get southern exposure, it will get plenty of sun during the winter to melt off any snow or ice, which we have very, very little of. That road that you saw on your right-hand side, that's Willow Road. You can look it on the maps that are on our website. And what I really wanted to show you is straight ahead. You see that view? That is what Featherstone looks out on. Remember how earlier on I said how Featherstone kind of sits on the top of a bowl? Well, there's the bowl that contains the town of Franklin, and you can see for miles and miles. Getting back to the snow issue, all the roads are paved, so they're easily scraped. I don't think there's ever been more than a few hours, maybe 12 hours over a night or something, that people get stuck in. We just don't get that much snow and ice. It's not a problem. All right. As I said, 3 lots down to this point right here. Now we're going to make this turn. We're going to make a left. We're going back onto Gibson Road Loop. This is where earlier on in the video we went up. So this is the rest of that tour. If you notice on the right-hand side there's a driveway that hooks off to the right there, and there's another one just past it. Those are 2 timber frame rentals that are available. If you want to come up and stay at Featherstone and see how things go, how it is to live here, I would recommend that you go to timberframerentals.com. That's timberframerentals.com, or go to the Land for Sale tab on my website, and at the very bottom of that you'll see a link to that. So anyways, we come around here. This is kind of down in the valley, and we're down low where you don't get the big views, but you still have some views. That's the wonderful thing about Featherstone. So we come around to the left here. This driveway that hooks off to your left, you can barely see it. That takes you up to a home that's built up high. I could see it up there. You'll never see it. Straight ahead, see that log cabin tucked in? That's just the tippy top of a log cabin that's tucked into the woods. So as we go on down here, again, this whole loop road here, people use this as like a 1-mile exercise walk. Very private, as I said before. Featherstone is one way in, one way out. On the left-hand side here, there's a house. This is on a 4-acre. We'll shoot up here in just a second, and you can get a quick view of it. As you come on down, there's another driveway right here that'll take you up to another home site, and then another one further off around. Look at the views. Being down low, you're at almost into the valley here, and you're still getting this kind of view. As we come around this next corner here, There's a driveway that kind of goes straight on up the hill. There's a big old two-story house up there on lot number 1. You can't see it at all. The road that's directly across from you over there, that's the road that we went up. That's the other portion of the Gibson Road loop. I call it the loop road because that's a mouthful if you just try to say it otherwise. Nothing will be built on your left-hand side here. A lot of Featherstone will just never change from what you're seeing. So here we are right at the loop, and we're back at the entrance of Featherstone. And as you look ahead, there sits the old log cabin built, they guess, somewhere around the early to mid 1800s. Those folks used to farm a lot of this land. The Gibson heirs lived there. Get it? Gibson's, Gibson Road. Here's our information box and the signs over here on the left. If you go down about another 2-3 tenths of a mile, you'll end up in the Colossasia River. It's just that close. So that pretty much concludes our video tour of Featherstone in beautiful Franklin, North Carolina. Be sure to visit the website, billvernon.com. There's maps and information about all the different parcels. If you want to see what each parcel looks like, there's photos, there's individual videos of each parcel. So check it out, check us out, and if you ever make it to Franklin, feel free to visit Featherstone on your own. There's a map tells you exactly how to get there if you don't want anybody bothering you. Or if you'd like, give me a call. My name is Bill, and I'll be glad to show you around Featherstone. Because you know why? This is the prettiest place on the planet. Thanks for your time and for checking on Featherstone.